He's got a man open. He hits him 20 yards, 30 yards, still on his feet, 40, and he will score all the way down. Call that a 65-yard touchdown for the Catoctin Cougars. Funk you up.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Boys Latin School here in Baltimore, Maryland. We are excited to bring you a special Saturday edition of Frederick County High School football. My name is Michael Betteridge. I'll be doing your play-by-play, joined here on the side of the field in the Boys Latin press box with color analyst Donna Betteridge. Donna, how's it look out there?
It's a gorgeous football day, and I'm telling you, this is one of the most stunning settings we've ever had. Although I have to say, it's a short. There's not much room past the goalpost at one end. There's a building right beyond it, and oh my goodness gracious, we welcome you, and we want to say thank you for tuning in. We're here at Boys Latin. It's 175 years old, 1844 it opened, and it's gorgeous here, landscaping and everything. School. Although the cars are parked right beyond the fence there, lower than the field, so if they've got a big kick going over the goalpost, somebody's going to get hit.
Somebody's going to lose the windshield. Yeah,
right?
That's a good point. No, there's a net up. I can see the net now. See the net there?
Oh,
yeah.
Now the sun's shining.
So there is a protect.
Thank goodness for the sun. Okay.
Catoctin comes into this game 6-0. Only one of two teams left in Frederick County undefeated. They have an 11-game win streak, Donna, going back to a year ago to last week when they lost at home to Williamsport. That's the last time they lost, was back in September of 2017. They're in second place in the 1A West, just 0.1 point average behind Fort Hill, and third place in the whole state of Maryland right now.
Oh my gosh! Well, how's Boys Latin? Do you know how they've been doing?
Boys Latin is they have a 2-4 record. Boys Latin comes in coached.
Oh, here's the anthem.
All right, we'll step aside for the anthem real quick. All right, there it is. The Star Spangled Banner coming to you live from Boys Latin. Both teams have met out at midfield, and they've completed the coin toss, and we're just moments away from the opening kickoff here. As I was getting ready to mention about Boys Latin there, Boys Latin is in the MIAA division. They are 2-4 overall, the 2-4 record overall, coached by Richie Schell, and ranked 74th in the state of Maryland. They have a solid sophomore quarterback in Matt Griever, and this guy can run and pass. So this should be an exciting example of great football here live from Boys Latin. All right, want to invite you to tune in. Don't forget, we are video streaming this live, so you can watch the game on your phone, your tablet, at home on your laptop PC. So Boys Latin will be kicking off to the Catoctin Cougars at the north end of the field. Boys Latin in dark black uniforms, white pants, white helmets. The Catoctin Cougars in their road white on white, blue lettering, and dark blue helmets. And this game is underway. We're ready to go here. So it's a left-footed kicker. There's the run-up and a good solid kick. With the wind behind it, drops down on the 12-yard line, taking it to 10. Up to the 15, cuts left, 20, all the way out to the 24, and dropped at the 24, where the Cougars offense will come out on the field. 1st and 10 for their first offensive series of this good game. Catoctin comes in, as I mentioned earlier, 6-0, ranked 57th in the state of Maryland, coached by Doug Williams in his 28th season with a 147-143 record overall, the most senior tenured coach in Frederick County. The old pro T formation, they run left off tackle, followed by the 2 lead backs. Not a whole lot there, maybe a couple on the carry. As Boys Latin platoons 2 linemen, defensive linemen, check that, a lineman and a middle linebacker into the formation. Let's see if that's something they like to do throughout the game. Catoctin sticking with that T formation. Run off left tackle, good solid penetration into the secondary, and he falls forward for an extra 3 to move the chains. Call that an 8-yard carry. That'll bring it all the way out to the 33-yard line, where the Cougars will have a fresh set of downs first. And no, they're short. They're short by 2. Short by 2, so it brings up 3rd and 2 out of the formation. Off left tackle, straight ahead, and he gets it. So first down yardage for the Catoctin Cougars as they continue to run left, run right, and probe the interior of that Boys Latin line. All right, pistol formation, motion across the formation, fakes a handoff on the jet street. Quarterback keeper, he spins, turns, drives, and gets a little bit of positive yardage. We'll call it maybe 2 on the carry for quarterback Christian Michael, the 3rd-year starting quarterback, senior for the Catoctin Cougars. Michael's ranked 2nd in the county in passing right now. Michael brings him out. Shotgun formation. Throws it up on a fade. Up and out. A lot of contact there. Downfield. No flag. A lot of pushing and shoving between the receiver and the defender downfield. No flag on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 7 for the Cougars as they break out. Wing left, pistol formation, slot across in the jet sweep. Quarterback pulls it down, runs straight ahead, and into the defender for only a 1-yard gain. So that'll bring up 4th and 6 And the Cougars will have to make a decision here. Here comes the punting unit out on the field. So the drive stalls on the 42-yard line for the Catoctin Cougars. They'll punt it away to Boys Latin for their first possession. Kind of a short end-over-end kick goes out of bounds, way over on the... And in all fairness, the wind is swirling around here in this stadium. 1 minute it's blowing south, the next minute north. So it's kind of changing directions, and they're going to mark him out of bounds right at the 35. So that's a net 30-yard punt for the Cougars. The Boys Latin Lakers will start out with great field position on their own 30, 1st and 10, for their first offensive possession of the game. Here we go. Again, spread formation, pistol for the Lakers. Long snap count, taking his time. Play clock all the way down to 8 on the snap, and the quarterback's going to get hit and drop for a sack in the backfield. Super penetration by those two interior linemen. Led by number 8, Jacob Baker, who made the tackle for the Cougars. Again, spread formation. This time, 2 backs in the shotgun. Hand off to the right halfback. He bounces it around the side, gets some running room, makes a cut, and gets back a little positive yards. We'll give him about 10 yards on the carry. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6 with the ball spotted right on the 39-yard line in Boys Latin territory. Sticking with that same formation for Boys Latin. Shotgun formation, 2 halfbacks in the backfield. He hands off to the left. Ball's on the ground, fumble! And Catoctin says they've got it. Let's see what the official call is in the field. And that's it. No, but they haven't unsorted the pile yet. We're still waiting. So Boys Latin maintains possession of the ball, and we go to 4th and long. And now that's 3 and out for Latin as they bring in their punting unit for the first time. Back deep to receive for the Cougars, Eli Fry, and it's a short, high, spiraling kick that bounces on the 45 and rolls out of bounds at the... Nope, never did get out of bounds. It just stalled right at the 37-yard line. So the Cougars will take over 1st and 10 at their own 37. Punting unit's not doing really great here today. All right, here we go. Cougars are huddled up. 2 offensive possession for each side. Timeout on the field. That's going to be our first timeout of the game. We'll step aside for a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after this important message.
The following back-to-school public service announcement was brought to you by Gary the Barber.
The school year.
All right, we'll stick back with you live here as the Cougars get a quick snap in there. Back to the line of scrimmage and maybe a yard on the carry. That's it. So the fullback, number 28, for Jacob Baker on the carry. For a gain of 2. That'll bring up 2nd and 8 now for the Cougars. Pitch to the deep back off left tackle. They're straight ahead. Now I've got a red flag into the hanky, and I don't know, are we using red or yellow out there? I saw a red flag go flying. Not sure what that was. Let's see what the call is. It's on the ground. I see the red flag right by his foot. Maybe that's what they use here in Baltimore. So that holding against the Cougars is the call. So it's pink for October, I've been told. We use pink flags here in October. And I'll have to adjust to that one. A lot of the players wearing pink socks, so that's going to make it problematic as they march off 10 yards against the Cougars on the holding call. The ball spotted all the way back on the 32 now. That's going to bring up 2nd and 14 for Christian Michael as he takes a straight drop look, and he floats it up there too high, overthrows his receiver by 10 yards. So he had number 81 streaking deep down there on the fade, Hunter Grimes, his favorite target, but not able to hook up there yet. Cougars are 0-3 in the passing department here, and it is a bit of a difficult situation. 1 minute the wind's blowing strong, the next minute it swirls, the next minute it's dead stop. So right now we're in a lull. No score on the board, 6:40 to go in the first quarter. Now we've got a defensive holding call against Boys Latin. So the Lakers and the Cougars trade holding penalties, and we go right back to where we started from. At 2nd and 5, we'll call it. Ball all the way out to the 40. Looking for the slant. Michael hasn't got it. He has to scramble. He's going to take the sack all the way back to the 34-yard line. He had a backer in his face blitzing up the middle. Number 17. Kevin Davis on the sack. Cougars spread offense. 4 receivers out wide, pistol formation. Michael hands off to the lone back, straight ahead. He runs, breaks a tackle, spins, falls forward to the 36. That'll take him back close to the original line of scrimmage as the punting unit comes onto the field with a 4th and 10. So neither offense able to get anything on track here in this first quarter. It's been a defensive battle back and forth between these two teams. Oh, we've got a blown punt. Bad snap on the ground, and now we've got a flag in the air. And that's going to be roughing the kicker as the kicker went to pick up the ball and got slammed in the chest. They're going to sort this one out. Let's see what the call is. It could potentially still be 4th and short because of the spot of the foul, but we'll let the referees sort this one out if it is indeed a roughing the kicker play. And he's still shaken up back there. Hunter Grimes, number 81, has to come out of the game. So that's exactly what it is. They're calling it. Well, we haven't seen the official call yet, so we'll hold off on that. Big discussion going on down there on the 25-yard line amongst the referees. The Cougars huddled up right next to him. Boys Latin has already gone back to the original line of scrimmage, and they're waiting for the call. Here it is. Wave it off. They wave it off. No infraction on the roughing the kicker. So it'll be Boys Latin ball on the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. And a big break for the Lakers special teams here has got the Cougars back on their heels. The first mistake of the game here, a bad snap to the punter. Here we go. Lakers spread formation. Pistol backfield. Cougars come out in a 4-4. Handoff to the deep back, straight ahead. Met by a tackler, but he spins and reverses field and gets positive yardage on that. Let's give him about 4 or 5 on the carry. on a good running job.
8-yard gain for the Lakers.
They give him 8 on the forward progress, call it 2nd and 2 with the ball on the 17-yard line now. And that was all that running back made that possible. Two backs in the shotgun with the quarterback. Fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, keeps it, pulls it down, runs. He's got right into the end zone, and there's a flag right at the point of attack. It's probably coming back. He threw the flag in the position where you usually see a holding call as the quarterback ran around the end on the keeper. He had the option. Looked like he wanted to pass, but he pulled it down. We'll wait for the official signal on the field. Holding against the offense. So the Lakers' touchdown will be wiped out on a holding call. They do give him first down yardage on the carry. So we've got a fresh set of downs now with the ball spotted on the 12. Rolling to his left. He wants to pass. Got some pressure behind. He's going to get sacked and almost had the ball stripped out of there. A great play by number 21 for the Catoctin Cougars. Elijah Moser blindsided the quarterback and almost got an opportunity to strip that out for a loss all the way back to the 16-yard line. We'll call it 2nd and 13. Here come the Lakers, sticking with that spread. They've got trips right now. Pitch to the outside, cuts it back up, caught right at the line of scrimmage and falls forward for a yard or two on the carry. Not a whole lot there as the Cougars defense stiffens and holds, and that'll make it 3rd and 11 with 3:51 to go in the first quarter and no score on the board. The Lakers are threatening. Big down right here for both of these teams as they shuttle the play into the huddle for the Lakers.
And this wind just keeps blowing one way then another. It's
yeah,
amazing.
It is really cold and difficult out here. All right, here we go. Snaps on the ground. He picks it up, rolls to his left, got a man in the end zone, throws it out of bounds, and incomplete. So that's going to bring up 4th and 11 from the 16. Let's see if they have a field goal kicker on this team that could punch it in for 3. Make that a 26-yard kick. Well, actually, no. You got to add 7 on that. So it'd be a 33-yard kick. But the ball will be spotted on the 21, so it is a 31-yard kick for that left-footed kicker for the Lakers. There's the snap, the set, the kick is up, and the kick is no good. Wide to the left, and there's a flag on the field. We've got another one. Let's hang in there and see who it's against. Wait for the official call now. The Lakers are clapping, so it looks like it's against the Cougars. So running into the kicker is the call. They'll mark that off half the distance to the goal. Spot the ball on the 9-yard line, and we'll try this one all over again. So Sam Grace, the kicker, will get another shot at it. There's a snap. This time it's a good set. It's a good kick, and it's right through the uprights. And so the penalty, the Cougars run into the kicker and give the Lakers a free 3 points on the board. That's it. We'll step aside for a quick break as they get ready for the kickoff here. The Boys Latin Lakers have taken the lead here, 3-0. on a 20-yard field goal. We'll be right back after this message.
Serving our community for over 50 years with quality service at a fair price, Brownie's Auto Repair employs only ASE certified technicians. Brownie's is one of only 33 shops in the state of Maryland designated as an ASE Blue Seal of Excellence repair facility. They want to help you maintain your vehicle in a manner that keeps it trouble-free and fun to drive. Stop by today. That's Brownie's Auto Repair, located on Frederick Street in Walkersville, a proud sponsor of Walkersville High School Athletics.
All right, we're back with you here live with 3:12 to go in the first. The Lakers have jumped out to a 3-0 lead at home here. Ball's teed up on the 40. Two Cougars back deep to receive. There's the run-up. Nice high end-over-end kick into the end zone for a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 20. Sam Grace is a good kicker. He's a legitimate weapon on this Lakers team. So the Cougars come out. Right now, penalties and a mistake on a bad snap to the punter have plagued the Cougars. And the Cougars all season long have had difficulty getting started in the first quarter. They come out with that power T. They pitch to the deep back off left tackle, straight ahead, running, still driving, breaks a tackle, and falls all the way down after a 10-yard gain right at the marker. They're going to spot him on the 29-yard line. It'll be second and 1 for the Cougars. Sticking with that T, they run left, fake it, right to the line of scrimmage, no gain at all. They stuff it and maybe lost a half a yard. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 2 now for the Cougars as they probe the right side of that Lakers defense and ran into a wall. Back out. They break the huddle in the T, power T formation. They go to the left side this time and nothing there. Man, it's going to be really close. It's marked right on the line that the first down marker sits upon. This is definitely going to be a measurement. And then the referee picks the ball up and moves it back a little bit. And they signal first down. But I kind of had me nervous when I saw him pick it up and move the ball back from where it was spotted by the referee who made the call. But nothing to worry about. The Cougars get the first down. And they come back out in the power T. Now they probe the left side. Straight ahead, running behind the blocker. Great defensive penetration by that left side of the Lakers line to hold the Cougars to only a 2-yard gain off right tackle. Minute 30 to go in this first quarter. It's been a long first quarter, a lot of penalties. Couple of mistakes. Cougars come out to the line of scrimmage now. Same formation. Michael under center. He's going to pass. Fakes it. Got a man open. Beautiful defensive play by the safety who was beaten, but he went up on a stepladder and tipped the ball away because that had 6 written all over it if he doesn't get that ball. So the Cougars shuttle in 3 players into the huddle now with a 3rd and long. They have to get past the 40 to get the first. And this defense for the Lakers looking pretty good right now. Michael shifts to the spread formation, pistol. Going right, looking to his right, got a quick screen pass outside, and he dives forward for the marker. Don't know if he made it. He did not get the spot. He went out of bounds right before the marker. So it's going to be 4th and short for the Cougars, and they'll have to make this decision right now. So he stuck that ball out and dove for the marker, but didn't get the mark from the far side official there. And it looks like the punting unit is back on the field. Maybe not. Might be gut check time right here. It is. They go to their power tee. Indeed, gut check time. Here they come. They're not going to make it. Oh, second effort. He busts through into the secondary to the second level and gets the first down. That was all running. Jacob Baker on the carry for the first down yardage. Ball spotted on the 43-yard line, 1st and 10. Cougars fake the jet sweep. Michael on the keeper on the option. Probably should have optioned that out because he got met right at the line of scrimmage and took a hard hit to lose maybe. Let's see. He might have lost a little. No. Right back to the original line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10 for the Cougars. So Cougars continuing to have trouble running to that left side of the boys Latin line. High snap. Michael has to go upstairs and bring it down, and he's only going to get 2 on the carry. Bad snaps have plagued this team today. That one was over Michael's head. He couldn't bring it down in time to hand it off, so he had to eat it and run it ahead. And that's the end of the third quarter, with the boys Latin Lakers leading 3-0 over the Catoctin Cougars. We switch end of the field, throw 12 minutes up on the clock, and we'll be right back.
Serving our community for over 50 years with quality service at a fair price, Brownie's Auto Repair employs only ASE certified technicians. Brownie's is one of only 33 shops in the state of Maryland designated as an ASE Blue Seal of Excellence repair facility. They want to help you maintain your vehicle in a manner that keeps it trouble-free and fun to drive. Stop by today. That's Brownie's Auto Repair, located on Frederick Street in Walkersville, a proud sponsor of Walkersville High School Athletics.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We switch ends of the field. Catoctin has the ball. 3rd and 8. Michael drops straight back, got some pressure, throws it out. Tipped away and incomplete. The receiver hadn't even turned around. Michael had to get rid of it early because the pressure was coming up the middle. So the Cougars are going to have to punt it away. Unable to get anything going at all in this first quarter. We moved into the second quarter. 1 play in as an incompletion. And the punting unit comes on the field for the Catoctin Cougars. And by the way, it was the end of the first quarter. We're in the second quarter now. That 3 up on the board made me misspeak. So here's the punting unit ready. Let's see if we get a good snap, because it looks like the Lakers are coming. Good snap, good kick. There was some pressure there, but he got it away. Taking it to 25. He cuts left to the 30. Still on his feet. Hit from behind and dragged out of bounds at the 37. And they're calling for a flag on a late hit out of bounds. But we don't see any linen out there yet. All right, that's it. So 1st and 10 now for boys Latin. With 11:42 to go in the first half. The ball spotted on the 37-yard line in Latin territory. As the quarterback brings him out now. Hands off the jet sweep around the left end. Got some running room. Bounces it outside. 10 yards, 15. It's a foot race, and he's driven out of bounds after a 20-yard gain. That kid is quick. Really quick. Number 18, Jair Thomas. 24-yard carry moves the chains into Catoctin territory to the 41 on the handoff from quarterback Sam Grace. Check that. Quarterback is Matt Griever. Trips left. Pitch out to the outside. Got around the end. Nobody out there. Penetration into the secondary, second level, 9 yards on the carry. So Boys Latin starting to make it happen on the offensive side of the ball. They mark him back and give him 8. And we'll call it 2nd and 2 with 11:11 to go in the half. Lakers lead it 3-0 over the Cougars. A shout out to all of the people back home at Colorfest that are listening. Hope you brought your jackets today. 3 receivers split wide for the Lakers. Pistol formation. Griever rolls to his right, wants to throw, got a quick out in the flat, hit him. And they're saying it is a complete catch as the ball is spotted now and they move the chains on the 27-yard line. The crowd didn't like that. They wanted an incomplete. They said he bobbled it. Lakers are huddled up as Griever looks at his wristband for the play. Same formation for the Lakers with a fresh set of downs. Fakes the jet. No, he hands off on the sweep. He runs right through one tackle, and then a great saving tackle from behind by number 2 for the Catoctin Cougars. Jason Howard on the stop. Second and 6 for the Lakers. Trips left. Griever takes the count down to 10 seconds. Quarterback option. Reed pulls it down, runs with it, gets hit and met, and dragged down again by number 9.
No gain, 3rd down.
Jason Howard. Sophomore linebacker for the Cougars. Call it 3rd and 4 now, with the ball on the 21-yard line. Rolling to his right, wants to pass, looking, throws it out. Picked off by the Cougars, number 3, just reached up and snatched the ball out of the air. Great play by Eli Fry. He went up in the air and not pulled it, just swiped it right down out of the air for the turnover. So the Cougars stopped the drive with a good defensive play. Well, they'll take over on their own their own 18-yard line, 1st and 10 as Michael brings them out. Spread formation, motion across. Handoff to the deep back straight ahead. He drives and moves the pile forward and gets a couple. Mark him on the 20. Call that a gain of 2 on the carry. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Cougars daunted running game, unable to get on track here in this first half. Continuing to try to get something somewhere. That's a big interior there for the Lakers. Michael, motion across. Fakes the jet sweep, quarterback keeper, nothing there. Just a bunch of people met at the line of a scrimmage. He lost 2. He lost 1. That'll bring up 3rd and 9 now for the Cougars. Cougars looking a little flat in this first half. Not a lot of emotion or energy from this team right now. Kind of sleepwalking out there. They need a spark. The clock under 8 minutes now in the first half as Michael brings them out. Straight drop. Looks left and then goes right. Throwing on the go pattern. Knocked up in the air. Loose ball, and it falls incomplete. Once again, that Latin defense, the Lakers have a good defense. They're covering those receivers tight and contesting every ball thrown deep. So now we've got a penalty flag on the far side of the field. Let's see what the call is. Late flag comes out, no signal yet. Here it is. Pass interference against the Lakers is the call. So that'll give them a first down, move the chains, and they'll mark it off all the way out to the 34-yard line where the Cougars have it. And they come out in a power tee. And now the Lakers throw 8 in the box. Straight at them, the Cougars run. Gain of 6 on the carry. So this is just grit on grit as the Cougars show run. They show power. And the Lakers throw 8 or 9 in the box and say, come on, we're ready. They shuttle a big number 76 back in there again. Or is it 78? Yeah, 78. Odilatu, 275 pounds. Now we've got an offsides encroachment on the defense. And that'll give them another first down as they mark off 5 on that. Takes the ball to the 46-yard line. So back-to-back penalties move the chains twice for the Cougars. Now the Lakers starting to make some mental errors here. Cougars, power formation. They got 10 in the box, and now we've got motion and a whistle. No call. Still on his feet. That was a really interesting play because the right halfback stood up and moved, but there was no flag. So everybody stopped on the play for a split second, and then Michael started running, and everybody started. So the referees really blew that one because that was clearly a motion penalty on the Cougars. 2nd and 10. Off the right side, first down yardage, right at the marker. He's just going to be a little bit short, about a half a yard short. It's going to bring up 3rd and short for the Cougars with the ball into Lakers territory, spotted on the 45 now. Clock down to 6 minutes. We're under 6 here in this first half. Michael under center, pitches to the deep back, runs straight ahead, still on his feet, drives the pile, takes it all the way into first down yardage territory, and it'll be spotted where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars on the 42-yard line. So the Cougars starting to move the chains, running straight ahead, challenging the Lakers at the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and starting to get some positive yardage. They come back out again. 9 in the box. Michael fakes it, wants to pass, got some pressure, has to scramble out to the left. He goes and falls ahead, gets a couple out of it, what was looking like it could be a sack. Michael gets it on his own, pulls out 4 yards out of the bag. Good scramble by Christian Michael as he makes it 2nd and 6 now for the Cougars with the ball on the 38-yard line.
2nd and 6.
Pitch to the deep back off left tackle, straight ahead, driving, churning, pulling. A little extracurricular activity off there. They give him 5 yards on the carry. It's going to bring up 3rd and short again. The ball spotted right on the 34-yard line. We'll call it 3rd and 2 for the Cougars. Cougars ready to punch it in again. That's what they do. They go right side, straight ahead. Good second effort, and he gets the first down. They mark the ball on the 31 now and move the chains. So the Cougars continuing to grind it out. into Lakers territory with under 4 minutes to go in the first half. They come back out power. Going left, nothing there this time, no gain on the play. Caught from behind, good penetration as the Lakers defensive line stiffens. Cougars having trouble running left on the Lakers, but it's very successful so far going to the right. They give him a yard on the forward progress, so we'll call this 2nd and 9 with the ball right on the 30-yard line. Down to 3:35 to go in this first half with the Lakers leading 3-0. Michael fakes it, keeps it, runs around the right end, got some room, tries to get outside, and he's spun around and thrown out of bounds. Gain of 5 on the carry. We'll call it 3rd and 5 with the ball on the 26-yard line in Lakers territory. So the Cougars with a couple of 3rd and shorts now challenged with a 3rd and 5. Come out with the pitch to the right side. He is not going to make it. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. As the Lakers run blitz right there to the left side, they read it all the way, and it goes to 4th down. But we're probably in 4-down territory, but the Cougars want to talk this one over. As they call timeout on the field, we'll step aside for a short break. You're listening to Cool 1450 AM, and this is your source for great high school football. We'll be right back.
David Salon is a sophisticated hair salon that will pamper you in a big city atmosphere with personalized small town service. Conveniently located in the Walkers Village Shopping Center in Walkersville, create the new you with one of our experienced, innovative stylists. David Salon will help you look and feel your absolute best. Color, waxing, facials, manicures, pedicures, and more. Men and women love David Salon. Call for an appointment today at 301-845-4050. That's 301-845-4050. Or check us out online at davidsalons.com. David's Salon is a proud sponsor.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Boys Latin Lakers Field in North Baltimore City, where the Cougars have it 4th and 3. They're going to throw it up top. Got a man wide open. It's caught all the way down to the 1-yard line. Touchdown, Cougars, as he punches it in. So the Cougars on a 4th and 5. He floats it out into the soft part of the zone, and wait a minute, we got a hanky on the field. Hold everything. Holding defense is the call, so the play will stand. The Cougars put 6 on the board and take the lead for the first time in this game at 2:31 to go in this first quarter, as the Cougars punch it in on a 30-yard pass from Christian Michael to Hunter Grimes in the soft part of the zone. Cougars one man short. So here's the kick now. The spot. Uh-oh. It was a bad snap. Hunter Grimes is going to throw it incomplete. So 2 bad snaps in this game, plagued by this whirling, swirling wind down here. The Cougars unable to convert, and that's going to come back to haunt them later, you can guarantee it. So 2:31 to go. The Cougars take the lead 6-3 here at Boys Latin. I want to thank our sponsors for making this possible. Brownie's Auto Care, Cousins Ace Hardware of Thurmont, DentedToolbox.com, Gettysburg Auto Auction, Happy Dog Groomers, MedOne Pharmacy, and Schuff's Meat Market. And I want to welcome our newest sponsor, DentedToolbox.com. They're located right there, right where that new Mountaindale General Store is going up on Route 15 and at the Lewistown exit at Engelberger. Go check them out today. They have over 600 new truck toolboxes in stock. that some of them have some minor cosmetic flaws, but they're up to 50% off on the manufacturer's suggested retail. They all come with keys and a warranty, and they're located right there conveniently just off Route 15, south of Thurmont. Welcome to DentedToolbox.com. There's the run-up and the kickoff now. He squibs it up the middle, falling on and taken at the 40. Immediately stopped and dropped. And now Boys Latin will take over with 2:29 on the clock and a field goal away from tying this one up. They mark it now back at the 39, where his knee went down when he caught the kickoff. As Griever brings him out. Trips right. They've got a back out here uncovered, but he goes motion across the formation. Bad snap. He can't mishandle it. He goes right ahead, gets a great penetration, and all the way down. Give him 9 yards on the carry. Griever makes something out of nothing because that was a blown play on a... It wasn't really a bad snap. It was a mishandled snap, more correctly. So now there is a flag on the field, and it's against the Cougars. Let's see what the call is. Personal foul, blow to the head against the Cougars. That's a 15-yarder right there. That'll put it all the way down to the 36-yard line. So it's a using the helmet as a weapon call. Personal foul against the Cougars. The ball moves 1st and 10 on the 36. Big break for the Lakers. Threatening now in scoring position. Handoff. Faked it. Rolls to his left. Boom. He's hit and driven out of bounds at the marker. No gain on the play. Good fake by Griever to the right back, but he kept it, pulled it down, wanted to pass, but that was more coverage sack downfield than anything, as they had both receivers locked up deep. Clock down to 1:43 now. Second and 10 for the Lakers. Griever brings him out. Trips right. Fakes a handoff, wants to throw, looking, scrambling, got some pressure, runs around the side, escapes the pressure, throws it deep, got a man wide open, tipped away. Beautiful defensive play by the Catoctin Cougars, slow to get up. Number 22 for the Cougars on the tip. Cameron Baumgardner, the senior safety, saves the touchdown. That'll make it 3rd and 9 now for the Lakers with 1:34 to go in the half. The Cougars up 6-3 in this good first half of high school football here. Again, they come out with 4 receivers, trips right. Griever sends motion across. It's a low snap, has to pick it up and run with it. Runs right into the center. And the left interior lineman, number 55, cleans him up for the Cougars. Shane Beiser on the tackle. They lose 3. So that's going to bring the punting unit out on the field, I believe. Cougars have no one deep. Cougars have no one deep to receive the ball. They're going to let it go. A lot of confusion on the Cougars right now. Good snap. Good kick. It's not a good kick. It's a short kick as he tries to pooch it, and it goes into the end zone for a touchback. So Cougars got a lucky roll on that because it looked like a short kick, but it carried a little bit, and it hit right at the 11, and it took a Cougars roll into the end zone. Otherwise, it goes the other way. They're pinned deep. So Cougars get a little breathing room with only 43 seconds on the clock. I'm sure they're going to take this one to the locker room and take a deep breath and try to regroup after a really difficult first half. for both teams. Well played by the defenses on both sides of the ball. Wind blowing strong now out of the north. T formation. Hand off to the fullback. Nothing there. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He lost a half a yard. Call it 2nd and 9 now. And they let the clock run. Cougars come back out in the power. Michael hands off, ball's on the ground. Cougars get it back. Wow, what a lucky bounce for the Cougars, because that ball was laying on the ground spinning like a top right on the 18-yard line. And number 28 fell on it, Carson Sakari, and saved the turnover. But the time it expired on the field, we're all the way down to halftime. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We're step aside with the Catoctin Cougars leading 6-3 over the Boys Latin Lakers here in Baltimore, Maryland. We'll be right back for our wrap-up of the first half after this break.
It's the first Thursday of the month at Gettysburg Auto Auction, which means we are having our absolute and in-op sale. Gettysburg Auto Auction will need additional buyers to keep our record sales year going. So if you're in the market for a used vehicle, let us help you here at Gettysburg Auto Auction. Just a reminder, Gettysburg Auto Auction will be starting B-Lane promptly at 6 p.m., so plan on being there early. Gettysburg Auto Auction still has the lowest fees of any auction and the highest customer satisfaction record possible. Couple those with our exclusive Bid Drive-By program, where you get to drive your car before you buy it, and Leftover Fridays, where you can drive any vehicle and buy it on the spot. Gettysburg Auto Auction is a totally unique auto auction. Gettysburg Auto Auction is located at the Steinware exit on Route 15, just north of the Maryland line. For a sampling of inventory and policy guidelines, go to gettyauto.com. Gettysburg Auto Auction, the little auction looking for additional buyers, and with a new start time of 6 p.m.
Mountain Gate Restaurant has been a Thurmont tradition for over 25 years. Christian owned and operated, Mountain Gate Restaurant has one of the finest home-style buffets in the area, with mouth-watering delicacies, desserts, and much more. Mountain Gate Restaurant is not just a place to eat, it is an experience. Down-home country cooking in a friendly, relaxed atmosphere. Just off Route 15 in Thurmont, look for the big sign that says Mountain Gate Family Restaurant. And don't forget to ask for the Gospel Sing schedule. Come on down to Thurmont today and treat yourself to a meal you'd swear your mama cooked. That's Mountain Gate Restaurant, a Thurmont dining tradition. Mountain Gate has great food, good music, and fun for the whole family.
It's 12 noon on the station serving the Catoctins with the greatest hits of all time. 1450 WTHU, Thurmont. Catoctins with the greatest hits of all time. Cool 1450 AM, WTHU, and online anytime at
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back live here at Boys Latin International School here in Baltimore, Maryland, where the Catoctin Cougars lead at 6-3. We're just a couple minutes away from the opening kickoff of the second half. Basically a great defensive battle between these two teams as each offense probed the other one, looking for weaknesses, not finding a whole lot. We have a touchdown, missed extra point, and a field goal from the Lakers. Touchdown from the Cougars, and that's all the scoring we've had in this game so far to bring us to where we are now with 12 minutes up on the clock coming into the third quarter. I want to remind you, we've got another special Cougars game next week as we come back to Baltimore Thursday evening and Joppatown. We're at Joppatown, where the Catoctin Cougars will face Joppatown, a special Thursday night edition of Frederick County High School football. And then Friday over to Linganore, where the Linganore Lancers, who had a great win yesterday over Kennedy High School, I believe 50-something to nothing, will face Middletown. Middletown wanting to get their season back on track, desperately needing a win. Should be a good matchup at Linganore between the Lancers and the Knights. So that's Thursday night football, Cougars at Joppatown. Friday, Lancers host the Knights. 2 great days of football for you once again. Back-to-back doubleheader weekend. I want to say congratulations to Tuscarora for their win at Walkersville last night. A good, solid fourth quarter win for the Titans to solidify their position in the MPSSAA point standings in the 3A West. Donna, how's it look out there? Is it my imagination, or is it getting a little colder here on this field?
Well, the sun's gone behind a cloud, so everybody's chilling up. You can see down at one end, the sun may be peeking back. The wind is picking up, though, and it's throwing everybody off. Throwing hats off, throwing kicked balls out of the way. Passes are being misdirected to different people. So it's been
a really strong, stiff 20-mile-an-hour plus breeze blowing out of the north now.
Right now, and then 2 minutes from now, it might be blowing the other way. It's been a crazy windy day. Well, let me pay attention here to the camera.
All right, here we go. The Cougars spot the ball up on the 40-yard line, where they'll kick off right to left on your radio dial. To the Boys Latin Lakers, they will have the opening possession of this second half of action here, which is almost underway. And there's the whistle. Here we go. The run up. Line drive kick taken at the 30. He cuts right. Tries to bounce it in. Backs out. Tackled. Dropped. Lost a couple on the forward progress. The ball will be spotted on the 34-yard line, where the Lakers will have it 1st and 10. Cougars in a 5-2 front, as the Lakers, led by quarterback Matt Griever, bring them out. Cougars jump, anticipating a hard count, drawn offside, encroachment. All right.
Red for a minute.
We're all right. All right, here we go. Handoff to the right back. straight ahead, nothing there on the 1st and 5 carry. Back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a half a yard on the forward progress.
Josh Beard, no gain. Wrapped up by 51 and Jacob McElwain.
All right, here we go. Spread formation for the Lakers. 2nd and 5. Handoff to the deep backs. Caught in the backfield. Spins and falls forward, but he's going to lose about a yard on the good deep penetration by the interior of the Cougars' defensive line. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
It's going red, and I keep getting noticed. They're saying black.
What?
They're saying black. I can't say anything. It's gone black on here.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. Motion across the formation. Handoff on the jet sweep. Gets around the edge, but pulled down, and I think he got the first down yardage. Just past the marker. Good run.
Stretch down for a first down, maybe? First down.
First down for the Lakers on the jet sweep as they move the chains. Blitz up the middle, oh, and he goes into the secondary. My goodness. I understand we're having some difficulties with our screen. It was okay a moment ago. Our video stream. Not sure. We may have to stop and reconnect on it, but we'll stay with you on air. Quarterback keeper runs into a whole bunch of white jerseys. So the audio is coming through okay on the live stream, but for some reason, our video is out. We apologize for that.
Oh, they say thank you. They say thank you.
Straight ahead. 10-yard carry. It's going to bring up 3rd and short for the Lakers. Here we go. 3rd and 3. Empty backfield. 5 receivers out. Straight ahead, quarterback keeper, first down into the secondary. Spun around and dropped right at the 39-yard line. Good call by the offensive coordinator for the Lakers on that.
Still nothing.
Pistol formation. Straight ahead, quarterback keeper on the option, caught and dropped. Good play by number 8. Jacob Baker with an ankle-saving tackle there limits the quarterback keeper to 2 yards. Handoff again off the right side. Got some room, lots of room over there. Spins and falls forward. First down yardage for the Lakers.
First down, Josh Pugh.
Supposed to be red. That's supposed to be red too. Reverse direction, change of field. All the way out. 5-yard carry. This brings up 2nd and 5 for the Lakers as they continue to generate positive yardage. Lakers bring it out. Quarterback keeper again, caught right at the line of attack. No gain. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5 now for the Lakers. We got a couple of, we had a Laker getting up slow and then back down again. We've got an injury timeout. Number 72, Alexander O'Malley, limping off the field, being helped. On an injury timeout here. They're trying to get him to the sideline.